It's been called some of the most important work the Natrona County School District has taken on. Teachers, instructional facilitators, and administrators make up subject area committees in their areas of expertise. These teams are writing NCSD's curriculum, making sure to guarantee that what our students are taught meets state standards and is relevant, rigorous, and aligned through all schools and grade levels. Formed in 2015, subject area committees in English language arts and health wrote a draft curriculum that received the ultimate pressure test during the 15-16 school year. It was used in the classroom. Using the curriculum themselves and hearing feedback from their teaching peers was eye-opening and part of the process to make sure the curriculum is best for our students and teachers.
The teachers have been using this curriculum in their classrooms for this year, and they've been given the opportunity to provide feedback, and we're looking at that feedback to make adjustments to the curriculum before it becomes final.
There's so much to learn from the feedback and from us personally also doing it. When we left last June, I think we were really excited and we felt like we created something that was going to work really well, and then August comes around and you get tiny humans in front of you and you're actually doing it, and there's a lot that is like, oh, I didn't think about this or I didn't see this. So it's nice to have the opportunity to make changes. It's nice that it wasn't a permanent document in June so that we can actually make something that's going to work and last for the kids and something that works for all teachers.
I think it looks really good on paper, and then once you get into the classroom and you start using the curriculum, there might be some things that don't go really well with it.
Our draft year is hugely important to be able to take it, go try it out, give feedback, make changes, so we can speak to the needs of all the teachers and the students.
You never know what to expect with feedback. Are people going to love what you started working on? Are people going to hate what you started working on? And so it was kind of nice to see that people had constructive criticism to give and then also validated some of the work that we did.
The feedback that we're getting is really going to help make this a lasting document. That's what's going to make it into something everybody can do. There are lots of things that we didn't anticipate being challenges for teachers that were challenges.
The process of validating the curriculum is what the committee took on in the spring of 2016. Teachers from across the district submitted their feedback on the draft curriculum, and the committees pored over the submissions.
Right now we're in groups similar grade levels, and then they're looking at the validation from what the teachers recommended.
We are looking at what worked, what didn't work, are any of the components misaligned, how were resources handled.
They could say had tons of time for this, didn't have tons of time for this, and so then we could kind of look at our objectives and things and see if we need to tweak anything or move things around, and so it was a very, very beneficial meeting.
And as it was when writing the curriculum last year, the fact that the educators from district classrooms are the ones shepherding this process is invaluable.
Teaching it's personal, and it's something that we do on a daily basis, and so if we get to be a part of the process, then we get to have a personal attachment to what we are doing. So if the district would have just handed us a document, we wouldn't have understood how this was created or where it came from, and for me that was so valuable because there's so many steps to the process that I didn't foresee and I didn't know, but now that I've been through it and I understand how the document was created, I trust it and I understand and know my curriculum so much more than I would have had this just been handed to me.
They're the ones in the classroom, we're the ones there, we're teaching it, and so, if we need to make changes to make it go smoother, then absolutely I think it's imperative that we have it.
It was very beneficial to all of us being teachers. We had school nurses, we had some principals there, so it was really nice to have K-12. Because we could all understand each other's point of view and where they were coming from. Health is taught differently at the secondary level, and it's dispersed among all the classroom teachers at the elementary level, so it was nice to have everybody's feedback.
Our district trusted us to be the people that see these kids every day, implement the curriculum every day, teach the standards already, and they trusted us to create it and make it the best it can possibly be for our students in our district, which it feels really good to have that trust. It's also a big responsibility, and so we're trying to, that's part of this validation as well, is to take on that it's not just the 4 of us at each grade level making these decisions, but really trying to get feedback from as many teachers as possible to make sure that it works for them and their students as well as in our own classrooms personally.
English Language Arts and Health are just 2 of 9 subject areas. PE, Fine and Performing Arts, and Social Studies all have draft curriculum ready for the 16-17 school year. And that's also when subject area committees in Foreign Language and Career Technical Education, or CTE, will begin meeting. Serving on these committees has been a wonderful opportunity for these teachers.
It's so worth it to be a part of the process, and the more voices we can get involved from the district, the better the document becomes.
It's tough to be out of the classroom. It's tough to have a sub teaching your kids on a regular basis. But I'm glad that I was asked. I'm glad that I chose to do it. I hope that other people will take leadership roles as things come in so that we spread the wealth. It's not just the same people doing the same type of work over and over again. Get some new blood in these committees.
It's completely worth it for my own classroom practice because I'm learning the standards so much more than I even did before.
To check out the curriculum for yourself, visit natronaschools.org and click on NCSD Curriculum under the Curriculum and Instruction page.